Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Politics in Plain English. Today we are going to talk about the deranged lying women of The View. The reason I chose this topic today is because these women on this show can't seem to get their brain wrapped around the real world. They're still stuck over here in the left leading role, and they're just crazy. I watched the show yesterday just to see if there was be anything different. There wasn't. There's still the cast of characters of like Joy Behar, and she actually admitted on the show yesterday she had been fired. That's the reason why she left this last time, but she kept speaking well and talking well about her boss, so eventually, voila, they brought her back. Big mistake, so we got to push to get her back off of the show. Then there is Sonny. She's the female on the show that's supposed to be, well, she's an attorney, but she thinks she knows everything about the law and nobody can tell her anything. But she sounded like a complete fool yesterday when Trump's travel ban had been reinstated. Okay, Miss Sonny. And this woman is just, she's crazy. And today she happened to take a very simple statement or viral video that a woman has spoke about how she had been stopped by the police for no particular reason, but she was treated so well because the police officer said he just stopped her to see if everything was okay. So she was happy about it, and Sonny turns it into a whole racial thing. The woman is deranged. And finally, Whoopi. Whoopi is the mass leader of all this nonsense. Whoopi Goldberg needs to have been taken off this show years ago. I don't know the reason why they keep her on, maybe just to, spew more hate. But Whoopi, I noticed this one thing about her, and they have this under complete control. If anyone starts to disagree with her nonsense, like Jedediah usually is the only one that will speak up for the other side, Whoopi immediately, we got to go to a commercial break, to anything to cut the other person off. And Jedediah brought this out today. She said the news media is very biased against the president because their total coverage is totally left-leaning, and this is not the way journalists were supposed to do. They're supposed to merely go in, take a look at the news that's going on, and report it independently, not favoring one group over another. But that has not happened with the news media. They have shown themselves to be left-leaning, and it's impossible for them to tell the truth about anything. So when CNN fired 3 of their reporters the other day, they couldn't say anything about it. Sonny came out and said, oh, well, she read a little something about CNN not really apologizing, saying that these reporters were not living up to their standard. Well, what happened is these reporters got caught lying about this Russia nonsense and that they were making things up with these anonymous sources. So they end up getting the boot. That's lying. And when Jedediah called the ladies out on The View that the news media has never spoken unfavorably about Obama, they couldn't say anything. Oh, yeah, they said something. No. Right after that, Whoopi goes over to her podium, her board, and she immediately starts making fun again of the president, which proves the point that the news media and all of these outlets are totally biased against Trump. And Trump, only thing I can say is keep up the good work. You're draining the swamp. You're driving women on The View crazy, and you're driving the rest of the people in the country crazy. And that's where they all need to be, in a crazy mental institution or off the face of this earth. So all I can say is let's get the women off The View off, or put some new people on so we can have a much more balanced view. Thank you. See you tomorrow.